Less than a week after sentencing, an update on the Blaze Bernstein murder case.
Documents were unsealed yesterday by the defense attorney for convicted murderer Samuel Woodward. They say Woodward was provoked by Bernstein. You recall the case. The two had talked on a dating app and social media and then met up at an Orange County park. Bernstein was murdered, stabbed to death. The information in the unsealed documents was not presented during the case. His defense wanted to make the case for a reduced sentence. Woodward was convicted of a hate crime and sentenced to life without parole.
Moving forward after heartbreaking loss, I sat down with the mother of Blaze Bernstein, a Jewish and gay teen whose murder rocked Orange County. She's speaking out less than a week after that classmate was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
This is a letter to Blaze. She starts it with "Our dearest Blaze."
Blaze Bernstein is remembered in a letter by a juror after a murder case with hate crime allegations. The university student was Jewish and gay. This is the letter, a copy of it, and you have it so we can easily read it.
Yes.
That's Jeanne Pepper, the mother of Blaze.
This is a letter that one of my neighbors in Foothill Ranch found near the site where Blaze's body was found.
It was after her son's killer, Sam Woodward, had been sentenced last week.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Samuel Woodward, guilty of the crime of first-degree murder.
What really, I think, got me was that she says that she wanted to find him innocent, Sam Woodward, but she said that she's just really sad that she never got to meet Blaze.
To meet members of the jury how was that? Pepper is now talking as never before.
I have the freedom to say anything I want to about what happened, truthfully.
She got active in the LGBTQ+ movement with the death of her son 7 years ago, but got candid in a recent article in The Advocate.
I was never allowed by Blaze to participate in gay pride because Blaze wasn't out and proud yet. He was quiet and somewhat closeted.
She also gets political and cites the 2016 presidential election where Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton in a protest rally that turned deadly.
What happened in Virginia, in Charlottesville, when an angry mob killed a young lady that was there protesting.
What about the alt-left that came charging at the, as you say, the alt-right?
He made comments that were hurtful to people. He said that the Proud Boys, that some of them were very good people.
Prosecutors linked Woodward to a neo-Nazi group, but to think of a heinous stabbing in Orange County?
It happened here because the internet is everywhere. Extremism is everywhere.
In 2016, she voted Libertarian. Her political feelings today?
I think that at this point that neither party has really been very good about the rhetoric when it comes to racism, homophobia, anti-Semitism. If we want to have a better world where people feel accepted and secure and safe, we have to try our best to stop the extremism on both sides, and we have to probably do something about people getting their news from TikTok and other social media.
With her husband Gideon, they founded Blaze It Forward, a support space on social media first, and now Blaze It Forward means what?
Blaze It Forward means do something for somebody, an intentional act of kindness.
To further channel that emotion, Pepper launched a podcast 2 years ago.
These stories are important.
The name of the podcast is?
It's called Pep Talks with Jeanne.
Pep as in your last name?
As in my last name, I just took P-E-P-P. My mission is to create positive content that recognizes people that are game changers and making the world a better place. They're just average, everyday people that rose to the occasion.
Going through this trauma, how do you find the strength to do something?
There's a lot of outrage inside of me.
This was slow justice. It's been the better part of a decade.
For the things that have happened in my life, and I think it's that outrage that pushes me.
Blaze Bernstein wanted to be a doctor. His mother finds peace in knowing he was loved. She is on mission to blaze it forward.
I want to see this world change, and I'm bent on it.
And she did meet some of the jurors, including the woman who wrote that letter, and says it's a reminder to all of us the importance of jury duty.
Wow. And we heard from the mother. Father's also active.
Gideon's been on our show as well. Gideon wrote a book on philanthropy and how we can do little acts of philanthropy, and he's out there speaking publicly across the country on this.
Both of them using their pain into purpose.